It is day number 16 on our 100 days strong way we're working on career and personal development. And today we're going to touch on something very important as you approach your 100 days working on your career and personal development goals. Let's take a second and take a look at how you've set your goals. Maybe they're generic. Let's make them more specific, measurable, time bound. But before we get into there, just take a piece of paper, your pen and your paper, and write down the goal that you've set for yourself, because while you're going through this video, I want you to assess your goals, make corrections where they need to be made, and make sure that you're moving forward with a goal that is a great goal. So let's start by here. Our theme for today is goal by goal, day by day, and our affirmation for the day is my goals are clear, my actions are intentional, and I'm moving forward consistently. So let's get into it. You've set your goals. So how do you know that this is a great goal? First of all, a great goal is positively stated. For an example, instead of saying I want to stop being a couch potato, you can go ahead and say I want to start good time management for me to be able to da 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 da. That's a positive goal. The second point that you need to take note is a great goal is supposed to be outcome oriented. You don't need to stop at I want to exercise good time management. You go on and add and say I want to exercise good time management because this will help me lessen the stress and maintain healthy habits that will up my career development. You decide how you want to finish your sentence, but this is an important aspect to take note. Number 3, your great goal needs to make sure that it has to align with your values and your beliefs. If a goal goes against your values and your beliefs, it's going to be twice as hard to accomplish. It is easier when you align your beliefs and your value system with your goals. It makes it so much easier. So if you feel like it doesn't really align with your beliefs, take a step back, ask yourself, get to make sure that your goals are aligned with your belief. Lastly, and most importantly, your goals need to be smart. This is where you really need to pay attention. First of all, let's just say you have your generic goal. For an example, you would maybe want to work on your, let's say, in your career development, you want to advance your leadership capabilities. How do you make this goal smart? By smart, this means that your goal needs to be specific, which means it has to be focused. It has to be measurable. There needs to be actions that you can measure. Achievable, which speak to the realistic aspect of your goal, as well as relevant to you, and lastly, time bound. So I'm going to pick one example that I'm going to walk with you through: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, as well as time bound. So let's take a look at one goal that I have here for you, then we can take a look at how it is being smart. So the goal that I have here, your generic goal would be I want to strengthen my professional expertise. Now let's try and make that goal smart. You can start by making it specific. How are you going to focus this goal? Yes, you want to strengthen your professional expertise, but in which areas? So you can focus on completing 2 relevant courses and applying these skills. That is being more specific. If you want it to be measurable, your progress will be tracked obviously by your course completion, and your project performance improvement is a way of measuring your progress. The way this goal can be achievable is the 2 courses within 3 months is very much realistic because we are working towards the end of the year with structured time management. Relevancy is in the choice of your focus, which could be focus in the industry that you're working at in your career, making it very relevant, which because it enhances your professional competency in your field. And lastly, time bound. To achieve this goal, when do you want to have achieved this goal? By the end of the year, so the 31st of December 2025. So your goal can read like this. As opposed to saying I want to strengthen my professional expertise, you can take a step forward, making it smart by saying by December 31st, 2025, I will complete 2 advanced online courses related to my industry, one technical one strategic, and apply the new skills to improve the quality and efficiency of my work projects by at least 20%. How specific is that goal? Specific enough if you ask me. So when you look at your goals, please make sure that it is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, as well as time bound. Let's take a step further to make sure that you don't counter obstacles and you've thought about the obstacles that you will face. Number one, I want you to ask this question: what are the advantages of my status quo? Those advantages of your status quo tend to be obstacles because they then hinder you because you have a comfortable space that you're moving out of. Number two, am I willing to sacrifice these factors if I pursue this goal? Lastly, what will I gain if I pursue this goal? This will solidify your resolve to fulfill this goal for yourselves. So I hope that this video helps you to make your SMART goals, and make sure you go an extra mile to roadmap your goal. So you need to have little significant shows that tell you that you've accomplished this. It helps you measure. For an example, you want to maybe lose weight in a space of 3 months. That means that you have to lose a certain amount of weight in each month. If you've seen that you haven't lost that weight in the first month, take a look at your strategy, take a look at your efficiency, make the necessary adjustments so that you can actually get to 15 kg weight loss by the end of the year. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you need any help with your SMART goals, don't hesitate to reach out in my inbox or press the link below, email me, and then we can work together in your goals. See you on day number 18. Have a good day.